Alright guys, welcome back to another ASMR video game pickup video. So, last on the channel, I told everyone that I was having some dental surgery done where they were pulling an extra tooth in my mouth out, and then I would have a follow-up the following week with the regular dentist to see if a root canal was warranted on one of my other teeth, or if they were going to have to pull that as well. Well, when I went to what I believed to be the actual appointment, I found out that it was basically a consultation, and based on the x-rays that this endodontist took, they would send those to the insurance company, and then the insurance company would get back to them. So I never had the surgery, and it is now December 4th, and I still haven't had the surgery. I don't know what's going on. I'm probably going to call the endodontist tomorrow and try to figure out exactly what's happening here. But that means that the video game pickup video I was planning on doing ended up being roughly the same time I was going to do it, but now I can actually do it. I can speak normally and everything else. This is an interesting little pickup video here. I had some games that came from Limited Run as well as Amazon, and I had ordered the Limited Run games early this year. They finally sent them. I have some orders from Limited Run from even last year, and I still haven't gotten them. They still haven't shipped them. So again, I'm going to email Limited Run and try to figure out what's going on with those. But as we all know, for those of you who buy Limited Run stuff, sometimes you get it in a decent amount of time. Other times it'll take over a year to get, but you'll eventually get it. So first we'll start with the Amazon pickup. This is the PS5 release of Tetris Effect Connected. It is also PlayStation VR 2 compatible. And it sounds like something's shaking in here, which isn't good at all. It's sealed, but Tetris like you've never seen it, heard it, or felt it before. Take a trip, journey through 30 plus stages solo, or any of 10 plus modes tailored to your mood. Head to head. Challenge friends locally or online in one of 4 multiplayer modes. So, actually Limited Run did put this out. That's interesting. I don't know why I did not order it straight from them, but I got it from Amazon. Whoopsie. So, there's the PS5 game. And then for the PS4 and Switch from Limited Run Games, we have Castlevania Advance Collection. And on the back, it says, Count Dracula is once more back from the dead. So this edition comes with 4 games, it looks like. You have Castlevania, Circle of the Moon, Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, and Castlevania Dracula X. I believe these are the games that came out for the Game Boy Advance system. So it says, join the fight against evil in the Castlevania Advance Collection, a compilation of timeless action exploration masterpieces. All 4 games are enhanced with newly added modern features such as rewind, save load, and replay, making this the best way possible to experience these classics or discover them for the first time. So, interesting that the Switch version does not have the second paragraph on the back. It just has the first sentence. But it's probably because the box or the case is smaller than the PS4 one. So we have these games here, And then we have a bunch of Figpins. Now, I have to say a couple of things about not only Figpin, but Funko Pop as well. The apps and the websites are horrific. They're some of the worst user-friendly websites I think I've ever seen in my life. And what I mean by that is, if I was to go to the Funko app and I was to search, let's talk about the Figpin app for a second. If I was to search by type of brand, if you will, like Assassin's Creed or Sonic, for instance, it'll only show a few Figpins. It does not show every single one that's actually out. And Funko is the same way. Like, I bought, and to this day, I don't think I've ever been able to scan it in. But at Walmart, I saw and bought, as a Walmart exclusive, a gigantic Larry Bird Team USA basketball Funko Pop. Well, when I went to scan the barcode into the Funko app, it doesn't exist. And to this day, it still does not exist, last I checked. So here you have an actual Funko Pop that exists in the real world that you could purchase at Walmart exclusively. And it does not show up in the app itself. There was another Funko Pop that I bought. When I scanned it, another completely different Funko Pop came up. The barcode was wrong, or it was entered wrong into the Funko app itself. So, having said that, I did not know that Figpin came out with a ton of new Sonic Figpins. And when I say a ton, I'm talking at least 7 with different versions of separate type of Figpins, small Figpins, a collector's case of Figpins, that type of stuff. So let's get started with the new Figpins that came out and have been out apparently for a while. So the first one is Metal Sonic, number 1381. Now the interesting thing about this Figpin is there is another version of Metal Sonic. It's a different number, and I can't seem to find it. This was a Comic-Con exclusive. New York, this took place October 15th of last year, 2022. It's a 2023 New York City Figpin exclusive, New York Comic-Con Figpin exclusive. So, there's that. And then we have number 1357. We have Dr. Eggman. And this was another Comic-Con exclusive, San Diego this time, one of 750. This was an international exclusive. Next we have, I do have the other Metal Sonic. Okay, I was able to procure both. This is number 1355. This is a Metal Sonic as well. And this is just the regular Metal Sonic, which means the 1381 is the Comic-Con exclusive. Then we have number 1354, which was a Poptopia.us limited exclusive. It's Knuckles here. And this is one of 1,000. I just bought this off the actual website today. Or not today. When it finally got released like a week ago. And this is pretty interesting. So, Poptopia sent me this. And then, and I don't know if it's a mistake, I've never ordered on this website before in my life. They sent me another package. And they sent me a glow-in-the-dark Funko Specialty Series exclusive Lord of the Rings Aragorn Pop. I have no use for this. I looked online. eBay, people on eBay seem to be selling it for like $20. So it's not really worth anything. But I'm just going to keep it around and maybe I'll sell it at some point. Maybe it'll get value, who knows. But this is interesting that they sent me this, and I don't know if they did it because it was my first order, so they sent me a goodie. I don't know if when you order on that website, if they always send you a free gift. No clue. If anybody's ever ordered off poptopia.us, please tell me. I'd be interested to know. Okay. Next up, we have Tales, number 1353. We have that. And then we have a 2-pack, which was a Target exclusive, both 1351 and 1352, Sonic and Shadow. 2 Figpin power bases included. This was a Target exclusive for these two. So that's interesting. Power bases, I don't know what that means. Do you stick them in there if you want to display them? That's got to be what that means. I just have all of mine in the cases themselves, but obviously I got to enter all of these into the Figpin app. So I'll be doing that at some point and opening this package up. And then lastly, for the Figpins, we got 2 exclusives. They're mini Figpins, I guess is what you would call them. I don't exactly know what they're called, but I'm just going to call them mini Figpins. We have Sonic and Shadow as well. Sonic and Shadow. I think that's what these are called. I have no idea. Interesting. Figpin. So, we have these 2. And then the last thing I picked up, and I was in Kentucky. I visited Williamsburg, Kentucky. I believe that's where there's a casino there called the Mint. And it's really not a casino. They got sports betting and they got slots, and that's it. Apparently, card gambling in Kentucky is not legal yet. But while I was in Williamsburg, I made a quick stop at 2 video game stores that really weren't all video game stores. It was a mixture of video games and collectible cards and stuff like that. And one of the stores, I forget the name of it, but this is in pretty rough condition, box-wise. But I was able to find a complete Sega Genesis Model 2. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. Let's see if I can move these away here. Let's see if I can put this down. If I can see this right here. It's the Sonic 2 system. So this is the variant that came with, so when you bought the Genesis, it came with the 3-button controller, and then it came with Sonic 2 as well. And it says new compact design, so this was the Sega Genesis 2. And then on the back, it shows you all the games. Let's do it this way here. All the games that you could get here. So here it says only Sega brings you these hot editions. So the Menacer, blast him with the most powerful controller gun ever to hit 16-bit. 3 modules, the Basic Master, the Stabilizer, and the Binocular. Plus the AccuSight cursor gives you so many ways to play. Comes with either its own 6-game cartridge packed with fast-paced hotshot hits, or with T2, the arcade game. Sega brings you the Mega Fire. Fire faster, fire longer, even free your fire finger for precision maneuvers, with rapid fire and auto rapid fire in this incredible controller. It has the slick look and comfortable feel of the standard control pad, but wait till you see what it does to your game. And then the 6-button arcade pad. Double your control and blast through gameplay with the Sega 6-button arcade pad. More control means more moves and more action. Best of all, you can use the arcade pad with almost all your Sega Genesis and Sega CD games. So pump up the action, grab an arcade pad, and experience a spectacular new way to play. Then it shows you the Sega CD. It says, gives you CD power for Sega Genesis. Amazing multimedia Sega CD intensifies your gaming experience. Comes with Sega's hottest CD title. Crank up your own music CDs on Sega CD. Dazzle your friends with CD plus graphic discs too. It shows you Final Fight. Hagar, Cody, and Guy are back in action. Team up in two-player mode for real knuckle-busting brawls. And then Joe Montana NFL football right here. Joe's back in action and better than ever in this exciting new 3D football game for the Sega CD. Real video, scaling, and Joe's voice put you on the field as you take on the NFL's best. This is football the way it's meant to be played. Up close and physical. Do you have what it takes to play with the greatest quarterback of all time? Then it says, Sega started the 16-bit revolution. 16-bit game revolution. And we're still leading the way. Only Sega gives you more of everything. More games. Only Sega gives you hundreds of 16-bit hits, from realistic sports play to high-action adventures, from classic arcade hits to major movie titles, and much, much more. More options. Only Sega gives you more ways to play, with lots of controller options and the most sophisticated sharpshooter ever designed. And only Sega lets you team your 16-bit system technology to tap into the cutting edge of video games. More excitement. It's been building ever since we first introduced Genesis, and it's better than ever. Ultra-challenging gameplay, incredible arcade quality, and digitized color graphics. Spectacular digital sound with real voices, plus stereo music with a built-in synthesizer, only from Sega. And then some of the games, it says hot games down here. Some of the games it shows is Streets of Rage 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Cyborg Justice, Shinobi 3, Return of the Ninja Master, Batman Returns, G-Lock, Evander Holyfield's Real Deal Boxing, X-Men, Chakan the Forever Man, X-Mutants, Dinosaurs for Hire, World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, Outrun 2019, NFL Sports Talk Football 93 starring Joe Montana, Echo the Dolphin, Jurassic Park, Tasmania, Instruments of Chaos starring young Indiana Jones, Shining Force, and then Sports Talk Baseball. And yeah, that was the this is what I found. Now, normally I would not have purchased this in this condition. The box is ripped up here. You can't see it, but at the top of the box it's ripped. Maybe if I go down like so. Yeah, see this? And then here, there's a rip. And then when we opened it in the store, one of the flaps fell off. So again, normally I wouldn't purchase something like this, and for the price I paid in this condition. But there were two issues. One, I was already there. I could have easily just brought it home with me in my car, which I did, instead of having somebody ship it. And then number two, it was closing up, and I had already looked around and hadn't bought anything, and I felt awkward. And the guy, you know, it's a small business, so I said, you know what, I'll just bite the bullet and just buy it. Originally, he told me that this system did not come with this controller. It came with a 6-button one, and I told him no, and I showed him that anyway, so he didn't know what he was talking about, even though he sounded like he wanted to know what he was talking about. But anyway, that was the pickup video game, guys. The pickups this time in this video. I'm going to have to see when this surgery will happen, and I know it'll happen very soon, I imagine. I know that December's Munch Pack will be coming, the Munch Pack box, so we'll be doing that. Maybe or maybe not, depending on when I have the surgery. But I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time in the next video. See you later, guys. Bye.